Okay, welcome. Hi, everybody. Let's see if you can see me. We kind of rearranged our office here. So let me just check this. Hot lately, and or something. Oh, oh, I didn't. I think it's just like a regular, like, usually I turn. You know, and you? Okay. You should, yeah. Oh, okay. Welcome to Hatha Slow Flow. We're going to start on the belly. And as you come down to the belly, take your right knee out to the right side. And just turn your head over to the right side. Act as the arms. Put the music on for us. So if you can get that big lift up a little bit, so keep your arms like this. And as usual, just honor your body and where you are today for your practice. So if you need to modify anything, to take anything out, please do so. Close your eyes as you come down to the mat. Letting yourself relax here. Letting your breath be natural. Maybe even irregular to start. And then breathe in with me just a little longer than usual. In through the nose. Out of the nose just a little longer than usual. Great job. Just enjoying this little bit of the rest. And one more time, breathe in a little deeper through your nose here. And breathe out a little fuller through the nose. And draw the right leg down behind you onto the mat again. And just change sides. Turn your head over to the left and bring your left knee out to the left side, bending it. Adjusting the arms here, close the eyes again. And first, just noticing the natural breath, just the rhythm as it is. After that transition, just relaxing. Letting the nervous system calm down, brain calm down. Breathe in with me a little deeper now in through the nose. And out of the nose a little deeper. Starting to feel the therapeutic effects of just giving some love back to yourself. Breathe in again through the nose, a little deeper, a little longer. And send it out of the nose a little fuller than usual. Just draw your left leg down behind you on the mat. Scoot your hands underneath your shoulders. Just press back to a child's pose. Toes together, knees a little wider. Sink your hips down, bring your forehead down. Close the eyes again. Then relax. And let's do that together now. Breathe in through the nose, deep, 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 deep inhale. And breathe out of your mouth now. Bless you. Just starting to lengthen your breath a little bit here. In and out of the nose now. Couple more nice, long, deep breaths. And let's add some motion to help the breath. Bless you. Rise up to hands and knees. Eyes open or closed now. Shoulders over your hands. Next inhale, just lift your chest, drop the belly. Take a little rock here. And on the exhale, arch your spine, let your head fall, push the floor away. Nothing technical about this. Bless you. So this should be personal, this part. This should be just how it feels good to you. And letting the movement help you to get present, help you to be with yourself. Take about 5 more rounds. Adding in some C shapes here, hip circles. A nice early summer breeze, just fresh and relaxed, nice and easy here to begin. As you finish up that last round of your movements, take a neutral spine right here. Then send the right arm up to the sky. Turn your wrist around. look up. And on your exhale, put it down underneath to the left side. Come all the way onto your right shoulder. Take your left arm behind your back. Wrap it, tucking the fingers, close your eyes again, and then just soften everything. Unwind that left hand, plant it back down to the mat. Press into it as you rise up. Take your right arm high again, look up, then drop the hand, top of the table, just sway your hips to find neutral once more. We'll change sides, take your left hand up, look up, turn your wrist around right in the back, stretching out the forearm, palm, and then thread the needle, come on down onto your left shoulder as you take your right arm behind your back, close the eyes again. Soften everything here, let the breath be natural in and out. And unwind that right hand, plant it back down to the mat, press into it, take your left arm up, gaze high, and then plant the palms, sway your hips again. Take a cat cow, a round or two, just to reset the spine and find neutral. Oh, feeling so much better already. From that last round of cat cow, tuck the toes and find downward facing dog, lifting your hips up high. Again, making your down dog personal, so not technical at all, but breathing into it and those movements that you kind of know by heart. You don't even have to have words to describe. A little sway, I'll move forward and backward, things that feel natural. And on our next inhale together, we'll level out. Find the top of the plank, adjust your hands. And let's make this part technical. So press the floor away, lifting up between your shoulder blades. Press back through your heels here in the top of your plank, and then lift your gaze. Feel this little shift from your back toes. And on the exhale, we'll bring the hips high again, downward facing dog. Inhale, find your plank, level out. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take about 4 more of these with breath. Noticing the temperature and the effort in your body's changed. Now step the feet wide from your last down dog. Walk your hands back. Give a little bend to your knees and gaze out. On your exhale, come on down. Good, stay. One more deep breath in, a little deeper than usual. One more full breath out. Next inhale, just lift your chin. Walk your hands over to that right ankle, pull your right arm up. Knees bent or straight, look up. Lean back when you're here. On the exhale, come on down, change sides. Walk over to your left ankle, pull your left arm high, gaze up. And on your exhale, come on down. Right through center, fold in again. And then with a little peek up, just heel toe your feet in a little bit further. Coming into a yoga squat right here. Toes out, heels in, sink your hips. Hands can meet, but drop the tailbone as you lift your chin up. Drop the hands, walk them forward, downward facing dog. Get your feet back to where it feels good for you. Let's do a little warm up flow here. Take your right leg up to the sky behind you, breathe in. Just step it forward, press it on the knee. Keep your arms up, lift your chest, press the hips forward. On your exhale, dragonfly twist, right hand drops, come off the back knee and take your right arm up. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, finding your plank. This will be our first vinyasa. So you can drop the knees or lower down, hover in your chaturanga, or come all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog, lift the chest and chin. On your exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Then take that left leg high to the sky behind you, breathe in. Step it forward to a crescent on the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop your hands, tuck the back toes, and take a dragonfly twist. Peel your left arm open. Look down and drop that left hand. Step your foot back, finding your plank, your vinyasa. For gaze out. And take your variation as you lower down. Inhale, get that lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high. Adjust your feet, gaze right between the legs. Rise up to the tippy toes together, bend the knees. Look forward, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, peek out. Exhale, fold back down. Roll up to standing. Now take your arms high. And then bring your hands right behind your head. Interweaving them behind your head. Let's get technical right here. So press down through your feet. Feel your leg muscles engage and then open the chest as you feel your elbows go apart. Squeeze the core. Inhale, and on your exhale, take a side stretch over to the right. Drop your right elbow down. It's almost an oblique exercise. Left side lengthens. Breathe in through center. Exhale, change side. Drop your left elbow. Take your right arm high, elbow up, and come back through center. Release your arms. Fold forward from your hips. Peek out halfway. Plant your palms, send the feet back. Vinyasa. Let's keep the build going here. From the dog, raise your right leg, breathe in. Step it up, press it on the knee. Releasing back toes, take your arms high. There might be this curve starting as you press the hips forward. Exhale to a dragonfly twist. Tuck your back toes and lift your right arm up. And then just look down, drop that left knee, your back knee. Sweep your right leg back, supported side plank. First, feel the length of your toes to fingertips, and then lift your back foot up. Breathe in, hand comes behind your head. On your exhale, it's an awkward side crunch, elbow towards the knee. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, squeeze in. One of my favorite warm-ups. Exhale, squeeze in. Let's do about 6 more right here. Just enough play between technically doing things right and in a healthy way, and just doing things in a general, personal way that feels good for you. My son's 9. As you finish that last one, clasp your foot behind you, top of the foot, just pull it up and away, take the bind, lift your chin. We'll release, step that right foot forward and come into a pyramid pose. Lift off your back knee, your stance is short here, just peek up and out. Square your hips and fold down. So my son is 9 and he likes to interchangeably use the words technically, literally, and actually. And so I've been telling him lately what they mean. But it's really super cute. From your pyramid pose, plant your fingertips, step your left toes back, take a runner's lunge here, a full runner's lunge. Gaze out. And on your exhale, come back to that pyramid pose. Step your left foot forward, fold in. This time, lift your front toes up off the mat, a little deeper. Inhale, runner's lunge. Adjust your left toes back, gaze out. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Step your back foot up. Lift the front toes, drop your neck. And let's make it a triangle twist. Now take your right hand high, left hand fully planted or up onto your fingertips. Look up. Plant your right hand down. Just tip off that back leg. Left leg high. Standing splits, but it's still early, so we're not going too deep. Drop your toes to the back of the mat. Find your plank. Gaze out, and it's your vinyasa. All the way to your dog, hips high. Let's raise the left leg as we breathe in. Step it up, pressing on the knee. Feel that curve as you drop the hips forward. Exhale, dragonfly twist. Right hand down, lift off your back knee. Take your left arm up. And then look down, drop that right knee. Sweep it open, supported side plank. Left arm overhead. Press through your back left toes, and then lift it up. Take your hand behind your head. Breathe in, and on your exhale, squeeze in, elbow towards the knee. Awkward side crunch. Got 2 more right here. Catch your bind behind you, reach back at the top of the foot, pull it up and away, and open the throat. Should feel good on your shoulder too. As you release, step your left foot forward, come into a pyramid pose. It's a shortened stance. Both legs straight, peek out. On your exhale, fold in. Inhale, runner's lunge. Right toes drop back, gaze out. You're on your fingertips now. And then step it back up, pyramid pose. This time lift the front toes as you fold in. It should feel deeper. Inhale, look out, runner's lunge. Exhale to your pyramid pose. Step the back foot up, fold in, hips squaring, lift your front toes. Let's take 1 more runner's lunge on this side. Right toes drop back, breathe in, look out. And then step it forward to that pyramid pose, fold in. Make it a triangle twist. Stepping your right hand over towards your left foot, peel your left arm up, or maybe you pike it up onto the right fingertips. On your exhale, drop the hands, step it back, find your plank, look out, vinyasa. Good, 2 more breaths in your dog. Rise up to the balls of the feet, bend your knees, look forward, and then walk or jump your feet up if you're ready. Peek out halfway. On your exhale, fold back down. Roll up to standing, take your hands high, and bring your hands right down through center. You're going to pull your elbows apart. And then squeeze through the center right here. Drop your right elbow down to the right side, take your left arm up. Left elbow. Inhale back through center, exhale, change sides. Inhale back through center, release, look high, fold down from the hips. Peek up halfway. Plant your hands, step your feet back, find your place, and lower down. Inhale with the chin and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Do one more little variation on this warm-up flow. So take your right leg up behind you, breathe in. Step it forward to your crescent on the knee. Release the back toes, take your arms up. Exhale, dragonfly twist, left hand drops. Come off the back knee, take your right arm up. Drop the left knee, supported side plank. Breathe in to stretch long. And then lift that back leg up off the mat. Take your hand behind your head. Inhale, and on the exhale, awkward side crunch. 8 full rounds. We finish that last one. Reach behind for the top of your foot. Stretch the quad here. And then pull your foot out and away. Stretch your shoulder, lift your chin. On your exhale, take your right foot up. We're just going to take a humble warrior from here. You can leave that left knee where it is. Look out, and on your exhale, fold down. If you want to go deeper here, switch that left knee back. Just relax. Allow that easy, really summer energy to kind of wrap around. Next, inhale, start to lift your chest, coming to the palms. Just step that right hand over across to your left or your right foot. And sink it back now, half-seated splits. Take your right leg long, lift your right toes up. On the exhale, fold down. On the inhale, lift your chin, walk it forward, straight into your triangle twist. Planting that left hand, picking up to the left fingertips as you pull your right arm high. Straighten your legs, press your right hip back. Lean back. Let's lift that back leg up now. Curtsy twist. Get a little bit lower. Coming off that left foot. On your exhale, standing forward fold. Coming forward. Square your hips, left leg high. Standing split. Drop the hands, step it back, find your plank, gaze out, vinyasa. We'll take our left leg high. Breathe in. Step it up, press it on the knee. Sweep your hands to the sky. On your exhale, hold down. Dragonfly twist. Come off that back knee as you take your left arm up. And then that right knee plant, sweep it back, supported side plank. Feel some length here. And then pick the back leg up off the mat. Draw your hand behind your head. Inhale, and on your exhale, squeeze it. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. 6 more here. Although I think we did maybe 10 on the other side. Let's see. We did like a lot last time. I'm gonna skip lost in these. Okay, let's say 6 more from here. All right. And then that last one, catch your foot behind you, top of the foot, squeeze it in, stretch your quad first, breathe in. And then lift your foot up and away, stretching the shoulder. Press to that bottom hand. Release your foot to the top of the mat as you drop your left fingertips up there. Squaring the hips, look out. Getting ready for our humble warrior. Hold down. That right knee can stay here as you drop your chest, or you can switch it back. Now start to lift your chest. Step that left hand over top of your left foot, and then just sink your hands back. Sink your hips back, straightening that left leg, lift your left toes. Breathe in on your exhale, fold, half-seated splits. On your inhale, we'll look out. Walk it straight up to your revolving triangle. Planting that back foot, planting the right hand or piking up to the fingertips, pull your left arm high. Press your left hip bone back, lean back. Knees is lifted. We turn it into a curtsy twist from here. Just step off that right foot, get a little bit lower. Keep lifting up. On your exhale, standing splits, drop both hands, square yourself, the head tuck. Right toes to the back of the mat, plant your hands, let the left toes meet, find your plank, look out, vinyasa. Let's take it straight back to a child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Relax the forehead down. Good. Stay for a couple more breaths. Just letting the effort and the ease really sink in right here. The therapeutic benefits of your practice. Walk your fingertips over to the right off the edge of the mat. Just press your left hip bone down to the left side a little bit. And then bring your fingertips back through center and walk them over to the left side. Press your right hip down just a bit. And then walk them back through center. Rise up to the next inhale. Find your table, and nothing technical about this here, but any of those little movements that you just need to reset in your table. Take another breath. And I'll meet you in a downward facing dog eventually. We'll get technical about our dog here for a moment. So feel the left hand really spreading out. Feel your right hand really spreading out, pressing down through each fingertip through your thumb. Feel your feet pressing back. Feel the balls of the feet and then the heels. Roll to the outer edges a little bit, and then the inner edges a little bit. And then bend your knees just a little bit. Feel your tailbone lift. Drop the head. Feel your neck relax. Inhale up to the tippy toes. Bend your knees. Walk your feet up top of the mat. Keep up when you get there halfway. Exhale, fold in. And then scoot your feet together, coming to chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your hands up. Let's open up to the right side, gaze back. Inhale through center, exhale left side, open up. Inhale through center. Make it an Arda, take your arms behind, drop the chest. Exhale, fold down, straighten your legs, switch your feet apart a little, just so it feels good. Nothing technical in this part, but just hanging. Then another breath. Peek up on your next inhale. Exhale, drop your hands, send your feet back. Find your plank, vinyasa. We'll take the right leg up high again. And step it forward to a warrior letter A. As we lift up, let's get technical for a moment. So look down at your front foot. Let your feet a little further apart here so they're on train track, so there's some space between your feet like this. Look high, press through that back leg and engage it. Front knee over the front ankle, and then bring your breath up into your body. Feel your rib cage expanding. Wrap the hands behind your seat. Leave them together. Pull your shoulder blades together. Look up. On your exhale, fold down. Stay close to that front knee as your hands just fall overhead. Release your hands down to the mat. Step it back. Find your plank. Vinyasa. And take your left leg up behind you. Breathe in. Step it forward. Warrior letter A. Back heel drops as you step that back foot out a little bit. Squaring the hips. Even if you take your hips, your hands to them. Down here. Just dropping a little. Knee over the front ankle. Pressing to that back leg. Lift the arms up. Then breathe. Right into the ribs. Exhale, hands come behind the seat. Leave them together. Pull your shoulder blades together. Look up. On your breath out, fold down, staying close to that front left knee. Let the hands fall overhead. Release your palms, step it back, find your plank, raise out, and lower down. All the way through to your dog. And we'll rise up to the tippy toes. Any which way you want, make your way to your back. Lay all the way down, squeeze your knees to your chest. And just give your back a rock side to side. Good. This is it, just simple. This part doesn't need to be technical, but you feel as you rock one way, it feels good there. And as you rock the other way, it feels nice there too. Let's spend a little bit longer. We'll make it a happy baby as you come back to your center on the spine. Reach up for the outer edges of your feet. Pull your knees down. Drop your tailbone. Release that bind. Taking a candlestick pose first. Just bring your arms down beside you. Let yourself relax or your back relax. Pressing down, feet just to the sky. Point your toes, give them a wiggle, and then flex your feet. Do it again. Pull the ankles around right and left. And now bend the knees. Drop your feet, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. And scooch us side to side a bit so you can take a bind underneath you. Leaving the hands together. So you feel like you're on your shoulder blades here. You get a little bit more lift through the front of the hips. Press your hands, your arms down. Take another breath in. On your exhale, hips to the mat, reclining butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall apart. Now your hands can stay underneath the thighs to support yourself, or bring them up overhead, bending your elbows, just releasing your fingertips. Close your eyes again. And we don't literally need any words to describe this feeling or tell us how we should be right here. It just happens naturally. Staying in it, just a couple more breaths, just open and absorbing. Summer energy, high vibration, harmony. We'll be kind to ourselves. We might take the hands down underneath the thighs. Just help the knees lift up. And then from your knees lifted position, just back flat on the ground, just windshield wiper from side to side. We'll do this dramatically so you get that lift through the opposite hip as you drop the knees down to one side. And then fall all the way over, spinal twist to the right. Grabbing both knees, open your arms up, gaze left. Breathe in again here, a little deeper. And breathe out of the nose or the mouth, a little fuller. Let's keep it simple from here. Just take the knees back through the middle and change sides. Bring them down to the left. Adjust your hips. Open the chest. And gaze right. Inhale. And exhale a little deeper. Take the knees back through center again. And draw them up to your chest. Giving the back a wrap. And this time we'll add some momentum here. So side to side and then forwards and backwards. Start to use your feet a couple of times, forwards and backwards, until you come all the way up to the top of a boat pose. And depending on how your low back is and how your core is in boat, you might take your boat braced, hands to the thighs, knees bent. You'll have your back stiff and straight here, core engaged. If we're getting technical, you might drop your forearms down behind you, just feel your low. You might be in a full boat, arms extended, legs out. We've got 5 breaths. Two more. Plant your hands beside you, cross your ankles, bump up. Sweep it through, take a vinyasa. And from that downward facing dog, we'll hop through again to the seat, come into your boat pose. We're going to do a series of 2. So we're on the second one. Take your variation of your boat. We've got 5 breaths here. Now really actively breathing. One more breath. Plant your hands beside you, cross your ankles, bump up, sweep forward. Take a vinyasa. And from your down dog, we'll walk it through to boat pose for the last round. Take your variation. One more breath. Plant your hands, cross your ankles, bump up, sweep it through, vinyasa. All the way to your dog. Let's do some actual yoga now. Take your right leg high, breathe in. And send your knee up to that right elbow. Inhale, lift your leg. And send your knee across over to the left elbow. Inhale, lift your leg. Step it forward, warrior letter B. Wrap your back heel, open the arms up wide. Hands meet at heart center, Skandasana, back of the mat. Deep low ninja lunge, come down slow, hands can touch. Right leg straight. We'll rise up, press it up, airplane pose, top of the mat. So step off that back foot, level your hips. Drop your back toes, prayer twist. Your hands are already here at the heart. Hook your left elbow and then press into it to get a little bit of a twist, a deeper twist. Gaze off your right shoulder, press through that back leg. Drop the back knee, unwind, reverse in the knee. So it's not a twist. Take your right arm high, left hand to left hip, or drop it back to your heel, lean back. Come forward, lead with your right fingertips, and we'll make it a thunderbolt pose as you lift off that back knee. You're dropping your chest. but get long and strong here. Rise up all the way to standing. Tree pose. Place your foot to the inner thigh and then press into both legs. Scooch your foot over so the ankle comes across the knee. Sink your hips a little, half chair. And then just fold down slowly. Your hands might touch or they might not. You can bend that right knee as much as you want or straighten it. Release that foot. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Peek up halfway again. This time, scoot your feet back a step or two. Stand your hands, make a little shelter bakasana with your upper arms, knees close to your elbows, and close to your armpits. And then tip your weight forward. Look forward. Lift off your toes. One toe or both. Nice. Awesome. I can't click on the to do it. That's awesome. All right, let's drop it back to a child's pose for a breath to release the pressure on the wrist. On your inhale, lift the chin. Take your table around the cat-cow, whatever motion you need. And then I'll meet you in a downward facing dog. Take your left leg up behind you, breathe in. Send your left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lift your leg. Send your knee across underneath over to that right elbow. Inhale, lift your leg. Step it forward, warrior letter B. Hips open to the long edge of the mat. Arms wide. Gaze past your left fingertips. Hands meet at the heart. Skandasana, deep low ninja lunge to the back of the mat. So now you're bending into that right leg. Use your hands to come down. Just feel it through that left inner thigh. And we'll press back up. Inhale, rise to airplane. Front of the mat again. Hands meet. Level your hips as you come off that back leg. Drop your back toes, prayer twist, hook that right elbow, and then inhale, press into it, gaze off your left shoulder. And then make your back leg as strong as your front torso and your arms. Release to reverse on the knee. It's not a twist. So that back knee, the right knee comes down, left hand high, right hand to right hip or heel, drop it back. Rise up, left fingertips first. Come into thunderbolt pose. Chest drops down. Long and strong, press through your right heel. And it's a big transition here. On the inhale, rise up for tree. Stand all the way up. Place that right foot to your inner thigh. Press into both legs. And then just scooch that ankle over. Half chair. Start to bend into your left knee. Think your center of gravity here. Should feel really good in that right hip. And we're just going to fold down. So reach your fingertips towards the ground. You can keep that left knee bent or start to straighten it. And we're just releasing that right foot down to the mat. Feet hips distance apart, peek up halfway. On your exhale, fold forward. Catch your elbows here. And then feel the weight of your body as you shift it towards the balls of the feet and back. Inhale, release, look out. Exhale, start to bend in yoga squat all the way to your seat. Butterfly fold. Take the soles of the feet together. Inhale, sit up tall. On your exhale, reach to the balls of the feet. Press them open with your thumbs and then breathe in again. Your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Got one more thing to do. I think we have time. So from here, keep your left leg, keep your left knee bent, leg down towards the ground. So it's called crouch asana. So take your right foot out, reach for it with both hands, and then you want to straighten it. And you can feel yourself kind of sit up and rock forward a little bit here for that spot where you're on your sit bone. And then pull your leg up straight towards you. Now, depending on how it feels, you might bend your knee, might really keep it straight. Use your biceps here, pulling the leg towards you. Breathe in. And then let's release that. Take your left hand to the outer edge of that right foot, and you've got some movement here. So take your foot over towards that left side a little bit. Pull your right arm back. This is another twist. Sit up tall. And then as you release, take it to a double pigeon. Placing calf on top of calf, ankle on top of knee, or something like that. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, fold forward. I know I could stay here, but let's get that other side in. Lift your chest, walk your hands towards you. And then just for a counter pose, take a reverse table, plant your feet, fingers face your hips. Lift up, let your head fall back. Drop the seat down to the mat. Just do the other side. So your right knee, bend and drop down to the mat. Crouch asana on the left. So reach down for your left foot with both hands. Feel yourself tip forward onto your sit bones. And then straighten the leg, start to pull it in. Breathe, use your biceps. And then we'll just take a seated dancing Shiva. So it's the right hand to the outer edge of that left foot. You've got some movements you can play with it. Pulling the foot over to the right, sit up tall, open your left arm to the left, gaze off your left shoulder. And then turn forward again, coming into double pigeon. Just scooch that bottom calf out a little. Fire log pose is another name for it. You're just stacking calf on top of calf, ankle on top of knee. This side's definitely tighter than the other one. Sit up high. Breathe in, and when you're ready, fold forward. If it's tight, don't press too hard, just relax. When you're ready, in the next breath or two, walk your hands towards yourself and come all the way down onto your back. Squeeze your knees in for breath, Mara. And then as you open up your legs down to the mat, stretch long here. Catch your hands, just wrap the hips one more time. And then feet out past the corners of the mat. Arms out past the corners, or past the sides of the mat, palms face up. Tucking your shoulder blades under you. Close your eyes and inhale with me through the nose, a little deeper than usual. Exhale out of the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go out of the mouth. Take rest. You don't have to move yet, but just listen. Now we're in an open state, more relaxed state. More able to accept, feel abundance, just take in love, give love. Notice your breath and how your body feels, that little buzz. And start to bring the breath back. Turn your palms over, just stretch through your fingers, stretch through your toes and give them a wiggle. Turn your head over to the right side, the left side. And as you bring it back through center, once again, draw your feet together. Catch your hands overhead, stretch long. Squeeze in. And rock up. Finding your seat. Hands to the heart or your lap. Namaste. Thanks for joining, Brenda. Hope that felt great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very happy when you went down to the mat.
I know, I was feeling it too.
Yeah, but it felt great. Thanks.
Way to stick with it.
Yeah.
See you later.
Have a good week. Bye.
You too. Bye. Oh, wait, don't know you're tight. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Like I didn't know how much I needed that. Yeah. Oh yeah. You practice on your If I do, but it's not like a whole class because I practice like to get like teaching, but that's like honestly a big challenge. Yeah. And I'm just hard to figure out like class. So it's not quite the same. If I get 2 practices and 2 classes in a week, I'm happy and I'm from the best too. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, because but yeah, 2. Yeah. And I like that it wasn't, I yoga shelter. Yeah. But it was a little too, I think it was kind of a weird vibe. This is really, it was, yeah. Weird. I don't know. I just didn't, yeah. The lifetime I was happy and the instructors were all awesome. And so now I'm like, I want to do a yeah. So I was thinking about
There's citizens on the photograph.
Yes.
Is it good there? Do you know if you've heard anything?
I like going there. I like some of the teachers. It's not the style that I would always want to go to because I like to close my eyes and I like to
That's
just
how I
like
am.
relax. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just stop this recording. And so I
I
just